We have got to start healing these lazy wounds. Welcome to, but wait, is this feminine? Episode 5. I'm Azor. I am your healer, nurse, coach, and podcast host. And as a woman who was taught that I must perform, audition, over function, overwork, overextend myself in order to be valuable and to be worthy, I am more than qualified to talk about this. Now, let me first say that I know that the feminine energy community promotes the soft life. And I think that while we love it, we truly love the soft life and we can see it and we connect with it and we say, hey, we want that life. Actually implementing the strategies to have a soft life takes more than just simple aesthetic work. It takes inner work, especially for women like me who have been patterned and conditioned to overwork to prove their worth. By the way, if you have a hard time sitting down and just being, I'm talking about sitting, even sitting with yourself, not even scrolling, not even watching TV, sure, that too. If you have a hard time being and staying still, then you have a lazy wound. Now, why am I calling it a lazy wound? Well, for a long time, I kept avoiding the word lazy. I would use the word rest. Oh, I need to rest. I need to rest. But when I heard the word lazy, I'd be like, oh no. Or my friend would be like, I know I'm being lazy. And I'd be like, you're not being lazy. One day I was doing something and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be lazy. And I was like, wait a minute. Avoiding the word was me avoiding the very action of just being, of allowing myself to be unimpressive, allowing myself to not audition to prove, even though there was no one around, it was just me. But even being by myself and being in my own energy, my own feminine energy, was difficult because I was avoiding being lazy. So I decided that I was going to embrace the word lazy because really what it's connected with is that old pattern, that old conditioning of you're not working, so you are not valuable, you are not worthy. Now, this takes repetition, constant repetition. Again, love the soft life. However, actually living it takes discipline. Yes, it takes discipline to be soft. I'm just thinking that's a video idea. It takes discipline to be soft. It takes discipline to build your own self-worth, your self-value, to be devoted and committed to saying, you know what? I don't care what I have to do. I am going to prove to myself because that's the only point of view that matters. And when inside, I decided, and I know that internally, unless I feel valuable and worthy, what is reflected in the world will not will not match it. It's going to be, okay, I don't feel valuable, I don't feel worthy. So I'm not going to match things that are valuable, things that are worthy, the soft life, right? Friendships, relationships, partnerships, jobs, business, clients, whatever. If I see myself as a woman who doesn't deserve to just sit still in her energy, I'm not going to get very far in soft life living. I'm simply not. It doesn't matter what I look like. It doesn't, none of that matters unless internally I feel relaxed enough to do it. And I want to ask you the same thing. Do you feel comfortable being lazy? Now, I am literally sitting here. I'm committed to my passion, my purpose. I show up. I have infrastructures where, yes, I do work. I flow in my work. I don't abandon my work, right? But I also can't be consistently working. By the way, you do not even have, I'm sorry to tell you this, not really sorry, but you don't have the hormones to work like a man does. Both men and women have testosterone. Men have more testosterone. They have the physical ability to work longer, harder, with more vigor. You don't. And what ends up happening is we burn ourselves out. We end up manifesting all of these health issues, relationship issues. Our cortisol, the stress hormone, is gets raised to levels that causes weight gain, but high blood pressure, irritability, right? Cortisol is fine when you're first waking up in the morning. It's what gives you that oomph. But you are prolonging the exposure of cortisol because you refuse to be quote unquote lazy because of how it looks to other people. We are saying F other people in this season of femininity. Okay. And it is uncomfortable. Your nervous system does not like it because it is designed, your brain, your nervous system, designed to keep you safe. And it thinks because you've learned, trust me, I know, because we've learned that safety equals hard work, even though it doesn't. Because of that, your nervous system will fight you. Your brain will fight you. It fights me all the time, but I don't care. I will win this race of living a life that I deserve, that I'm worthy of. I don't care how difficult it is. Okay? I go to the gym. I work, well, I don't go to the gym. I work out at home, but I lift weights. I do really difficult ab work. Oh my God. And it hurts. But you know what? What's happening? I'm building muscle. It's building me. It's helping me to grow, helping me to live a longer life. It's giving me longevity. It's giving me more health than I could ever imagine. The same with learning how to rest and be lazy. It is pivotal. It is crucial to our health. Simply put, it's not a joke. It's science. All right. It's not a trend. It's science. So, is it feminine to be lazy? Yes. We have to heal this lazy wound. Just like we're healing visibility wounds, we're healing laziness wounds too. And guess what? When you heal your laziness wound, you'll start to see that actually working less brings you more. Okay? You can work a 9 to 5. That's totally fine. Does it support you in living a soft life? Totally fine. You know what happens when you're living a soft life? Your brain, again, it has the space for creative ideas to be downloaded. Okay, right now, you're so anxious. We're so anxious that we can't even allow that to happen. I've talked about this before in my other podcasts, my videos on my other channels. We don't know the next step because our bodies are so tight, full of fear and anxiety because of the world that we live in. But we can decide, even though it's uncomfortable, even though people will say you're delusional and you're silly and you're lazy and whatever, be unimpressive in this season. Be unimpressive. And guess what? You can still be committed to the work that you do. I'm committed to my work. I show up every week, sometimes every day if I have to. Okay. But I don't let it deplete me. I work up until before I'm depleted. I have one more video to make today. Committed, but I can't keep going. I can't keep going past my level of softness, of comfortability. And you won't even know what that level is until you learn it, until you expose yourself to, okay, let me feel into my body. Let me slow down, moving your body out of survival mode. Let me slow down and see what my level of depletion is. But you don't even know it because you haven't given yourself the opportunity. If you need help with this, I have a whole suite of nervous system rituals, science-backed nervous system rituals that's going to help you to slow down. Okay, a ritual is just a structured, repetitive behavior that helps to soothe your brain's alarm system, your amygdala, all right, which is going to help you lead a softer life. I also have readings galore, all right? Now, go and live the softest life that you can. All right. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, comment below. Bye.